Yeah, that was weird. It was saying no go live. I don't know what the hell is going on, you guys. What? What is going on? How come I can see it on YouTube, you guys can't? Okay, I know it's OBS. Okay, all right, everyone. Bullshit. Ah! I'm gonna dab this again. Okay, so some people are getting kicked off and some people are back. I don't know what's going on. But I hope that you're here. Oh, and I hope I'm live on Instagram too. No, I wasn't. Now I am. And I'm live on Twitch. I can't tell if I'm live on Twitch. Yep. All right, everyone, let's get back into it. It's a little bit of a wild sesh today. I have to hit like 5 buttons to go live, right? Oh my God, why is the heater on? Oh my God. I have to hit 5 different buttons to go live. Okay. Watching the first episode, but came here instead. Watching the first episode of what? Okay, sorry, Madam Jam. I didn't know it was working fine for mine, and people were chatting with me, so I thought everyone could see. Thanks, Petra. No, I'm not showing any tech who's boss. I'm getting totally owned by my tech today, and it's really frustrating. I fucking hate it. So at least I can cook all day long like this. Look at my phone right now. Why is it like that? I don't know. Fine, Digi. You're mad at me? What'd I do to you, Digi? Thanks. Anyway, if it crashes, I'm not starting it again. I'm not doing it. Ah! Okay, let me show you guys this again since it wasn't even streaming. This is from Cali Blaze. It is some decarbed rosin, right? Do you see how viscous it is? Do you see? Compared to this rosin, which is more like, I don't know how to describe it, like buttery. This is more syrupy, and this is what they put in your vape cartridges. It's already decarbed. So this is ready to cook with, ready to go. We can cook with that as well. So I want to do my pot cocoa mix because I feel like people aren't making it maybe because of the custard powder from Bird's. You don't have to use Bird's custard powder. You can just use vanilla pudding. And this is going to have more sugar in it. The Bird's doesn't really have much sugar in it. I'm going to taste this. But we're going to use, we need 80 grams. This is 130 grams. I'm just going to taste it to see how different it is from Bird's. It's just a lot sweeter. So we're not going to put quite as much sugar in this recipe because the vanilla pudding is so sweet. Okay? Okay. So that's going to be one of our adjustments. So if you're making this and you're not in Europe, you're not in Canada, then you can use vanilla pudding. Just adjust your sweetness level, because yeah, I'm not going to do this in a food processor. And I think I'm going to cut this recipe in half. I mean, this is like a little mini food processor. But we need to make the sugar, the stone sugar. And I'm wondering, what else am I going to put this wheat in? Because I kind of want to do a tincture with this. I might do like a double. Where's the rest of that tincture that I had? Oh no, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, it's a little tincture left from what I made before. Public library user. You guys laughing at me? I'm in SA. Where's SA? I might double dose. Okay. Okay, that's funny. This is some tincture. We can just take the rest of this and throw it into some sugar. Like I said, we're not going to use quite as much sugar as the recipe calls for. We're also going to cut it in half. So total with the stone sugar is 1.5 cups regular sugar, and then it calls for a cup of dark brown sugar. So you can always make brown sugar with stone sugar. Just take some molasses and stir it into your sugar. That's why my recipes, for the most part, don't call for brown sugar. They'll just call for molasses and sugar. But this is one of those that I guess you could just put molasses in here. I think I was just trying to make it easier for people. Okay, so 1 cup. So we'll cut that in half. 1.25 cups would be, so it would be like 1.5 cups would be 3/4 cup of regular sugar. So we can take 3/4 cup of regular sugar. I like this recipe because it's just something that you can make and it's a good gift, right? And that's why it's in the party favors section, is because, you know, you just like, yeah, that's what you want to do. Oh, wait, we need to make stone sugar with this, which I'm just going to do this in a bowl. Where are my bowls at? I don't have my little singing friend over now. My singing partner in crime. Let me use this one. Put this up here. Where's my other? Oh, it's right. Actually, I have one right here. That has some of that on it. Okay, so if you have a gas oven, you do want to be careful. I haven't had any issue, but you want to like prop it open a little bit with the alcohol fumes, especially when you're using a higher proof. I can't get a higher proof. So I don't, and my little toaster oven isn't really going to do much. So, okay, let's try to do this here. And then let me see what you guys can see. Okay. Still in focus. That's what matters. So put it here. And then I can turn this. Try not to break a mirror. Had enough bad luck today. I'm just trying to make sure this is kind of centered. Okay. So the idea is you take your sugar. So we only need 3/4 cup of sugar here. And we take this tincture. This flour was pretty red, so had a lot of anthocyanin in it. And then just stir it up, right? Doesn't need to be that complicated. The more tincture you use, the more you have to dry it out. Okay. And then you can just spread it out. I'm going to dry it out in the oven. Pretty low, 180. I might go a little higher because I just want to get this party started. But the more you spread it out, the more quickly it'll dry. And this is all. How much potency was that? I have really no clue because I don't remember how much was in the tincture. And that is why you should follow my book and not me. Okay, this is going to go in the oven. This is our sugar. You see how it's kind of like wet sand? Oh, and I forgot to heat this, but we're not going to heat it very high, so we'll just put it in there because that won't hurt. We still have some flour decarbing. I'm going to figure out where else we're going to sneak in some weed. There's always a way to sneak in weed. Okay. And let's get everything else ready in the meantime. So we need non-fat dry milk, a cup of it. And I have the grams here. If you want to do it by gram, you can just weigh it out. Main ingredient in the holy anointing. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm not religious, so. Do. All right, everyone. So this is just some dry milk. And this is what's going to like, kind of froth up in the hot cocoa. So we have dry milk, a cup of that. We'll put that aside. We're just getting our mise en place. We're going to have the sugar. We need some brown sugar. I guess I'm just going to shove that up there. Why not? Oh, where did I put my brown sugar? Oh, where did I put my brown sugar? Where did it go? Where did it go? Boo, 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 do, 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 do. So we only want half a cup of brown sugar. I didn't say if it should be packed. And I guess I'll leave that to your preference. But I did put the grams, so it doesn't really matter because if you want to be that specific, go get a milligram scale or get a gram scale. Okay? What am I going to say? I love brown sugar. It's what gives you like caramel flavor, right? So let's get our brown sugar ready. We got that ready. And what are we even doing right now? We're making pot cocoa and we're going to put it into tiramisu. Okay? We got to make espresso too, which is great because I think I could use some. And we got to make this mascarpone. Mascarpone. Like the American in me wants to say mascarpone, but I know it's mascarpone. I prefer coconut sugar. Well, good for you. Cool. So we have custard powder, and we're going to use half a cup of it. Did I cut down the sugar at all? 1 cup and half a cup. No, I didn't. Fuck. Well, I just won't use all the stone sugar in that. I'll put some in the what's it called? I'll put some in the Why do we want to use this custard powder? I mean, honestly, because it gives like vanilla flavor and it kind of thickens things. It thickens it up. So we want half a cup, but we're doing half a recipe, so we're only going to do a quarter cup. And we're just going to, I would maybe take a tablespoon or two. So in the whole recipe, take a quarter cup of sugar out, right? To compensate, maybe. But for me, I'll take 2 tablespoons out, or I'll just leave it. Because I don't mind sweet things. And you do want some salt in here. That's important. And we're just waiting for our sugar to dehydrate in the oven. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, it's giving bot. Okay, so my sugar is looking a little hot. But that's okay because I want this to go fast. And I put a little bit too much tincture to sugar. But just stir, people. When in doubt, just stir it up. Stir it up, stir it up. That's all you got to do. And people are like, oh, your sugar shouldn't be like that. Listen. This is going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Everyone's going to love my pot cocoa. I'm going to be the hit of the party. I have no patience. I'm not going to put it out on my counter and let it dry. If you want to do that, by all means. I love this method. I love having this sugar around. This is actually how I infused the chocolate cake. I put a ton of not turned tincture, but I put the sugar that I had. I was like, I need to use up this stone sugar. And I put a ton of it in the cake, and it was, let me just say it works. People always think it doesn't work. They think that they're like it's always a weed bro. I'm sorry, it is. There was this weed bro, and he was like, you're not going to get like all of that. First of all, everyone was complaining my flour looked like shit. I'm like, yes, I am aware. I was growing autoflower starting in August. That's stupid. But whatever. I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm like, ILGM is telling me it's okay. I'm going to do it. But yeah, it was not okay. And it looked bad. But I got buds. They had trichomes on them. I spent all this time fucking taking care of them, making sure caterpillars didn't poop all over them and destroy everything. So yes, I'm going to use those buds, and I'm going to make some butter. And I made a freaking apple pie, and it was delicious, and it got me baked. Hi from Montebello. Ciao. Okay, so we still have this doing its thing. I didn't even look up a recipe for, I'll be honest, I didn't look up a recipe for tiramisu. So give me a second. The big screen. Oops, don't ruin anything, Vanessa. Let me double check everything is working. Yeah, we'll just look up. Let me see. I'll tell you which one I'm going to try to use. This one has 7,000. It's literally the first thing that comes up, but we're going to riff on it. This is what we're going to kind of base it off of, okay? Just to give credit where credit's due. Lauren Allen is the author of this recipe, but we're going to dose it. So she has 1.5 cups whipping cream, 8 ounces mascarpone. So why did she do it that way? So 1.5 cups whipping cream, 8-ounce container mascarpone, third a cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1.5 cold espresso, 3 tablespoons coffee flavored liqueur. Jeez, man. 1 package ladyfingers cocoa powder on top. And that's where we're going to put the pot cocoa. What I'm thinking is like, do we make marshmallows? But I don't think we can. I don't think we have time. That would have been fun. We're going to put the pot cocoa on top. Let me see my marshmallow recipe. I think it's in the candy section. The Zoot by the Foot are really fun too. Those are great. And it's good peach season, or not peach, sorry, kiwi season. Cool Whip, that's a recipe we need to do. Where's the marshmallows? Here. Powdered sugar I have, cold water, granulated sugar. Or I have this marshmallow frosting I put on top of quarter cup of honey. Do I have gelatin? Yeah. Send me some super chats. I'll make marshmallow. Harry Lee sent me a super chat. Hey, I'm looking for a rig for my partner. What's the name of the Puffco you like? This is the Peak Pro. This one. This is kind of the one that's like what everyone has. Peak Pro. This is the Daybreak. So this was a special edition one. I really like this. There's you can get the Proxy. There's the Pivot, which is like the pen, but this one I think is the best for like a portable e-rig. Harry Lee going on the board. Thank you. Okay, so should we do a marshmallow frosting? I don't think we should do marshmallows. I was thinking of like for the final kind of thing, doing marshmallow and then torching it, or we just dust it with the pot cocoa mix, right? What do you think? Do you know what I mean? Because marshmallow straight on top isn't like, I don't think that's going to work, but I have a marshmallow. If you go to Food 52, but I want to see what that recipe entails because I'm not trying to make, I didn't want today to be too difficult because I'm getting a little burnt out, okay? With the dishes and everything. I'm just getting it's a lot for me. But let me double check this recipe. If you go to Food 52 Food 52, it's my moon pie cake recipe. I'm not putting it on the side. We're not doing that then. No marshmallow. I just wanted to see what my moon pie cake has marshmallow frosting. So 2 egg whites, cream of tartar, kosher salt, vanilla, sugar. So 2 large eggs, room temp, cream of tartar, kosher salt, vanilla, sugar, divided 3/4 cup. To make add the egg whites, cream of tartar, large bowl, or stand mixer, biff to stiff peaks form, be patient. Add the salt and vanilla in a saucepan. Combine the 3/4 with a quarter, then brush down the sides. 235. Yeah, we could do that. Let cool before. Okay, that could be cool. Pot cocoa mix. It's not a s'mores. I think we're just going to do the pot cocoa. I think it's a good idea, but maybe for another recipe because I'm tired and I don't really want to. Let's just do it. It's fine. Send me some super chats, people. All I got to say is people, I don't know. I don't know. I get it. I totally get it. These need to be room temp. So how do we get them to be room temp faster? We just put them in a bowl with some warm water. So I'm with the group of Calabreses, so they're saying keep it legit. Okay, they just want a straight up tiramisu. Fine, we'll do it Italian style. But we'll do another day, we'll do marshmallows. That'll be fun. We can do like a Rocky Road bark, you know? That would be a good recipe. I was supposed to do chocolate. Do more chocolate. Okay, so pot cocoa, we've got everything ready to go. Custard powder. For the tiramisu, we need mascarpone, 8 ounces. We need heavy whipping cream. This is 8.8 ounces. I think we're going to need more than this, but that's okay. And we need to make some, espresso, right? So let me get my coffee. I have, sorry, lots of noises. Okay. All right, so we've got this. We need to put some coffee into it. And then we've got to make espresso. So Digi's up. Let's turn on the Digi. Let me turn this up close so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is called a Bialetti or a percolator. And you put your coffee, you guys can see, yeah, here. Okay. And then take your coffee. And if you want to be really fancy, you can like put a filter on the bottom to like filter out. Do I have any cut? Here. So you can take like a coffee filter. Sometimes I do this to be extra fancy. And I put it on the bottom. You have to like wet it. And then screw that lid on. And then light her up. Oop. Okay, so we're doing espresso. And we can put this away. Put the coffee away. What's everyone saying? Did you get my super chat? No. Shit. 1 second. Checking. I need to get a way to check the super chats without having to go into my phone. I got your one earlier. You're on the board. No, you're not. Okay, let me see. Are you? I saw this. I forgot to put your name on the board. I'm such a fucking so out of it today. I'm sorry, you guys. Madam Dram going on the board. Thank you. And Harry Lee, I just saw your other super chat, so let me give you a heart, but I'm going to read it right now. Okay, sorry about that. I had answered you before. I like durian at certain times. Harry Lee, you said, you got this. It can be stripped down and still fun. Boop. Okay, I'll take a boop. I'll take a boop. Yeah, I know. I've been doing like really intense recipes every week, and it kind of sometimes I can handle it. But today was like, I think I just need to take it easy and do something that the whole, like, what's so awesome about this recipe is that it's simple, but it comes off really fancy, right? I'm just getting myself some water. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Okay, let's check our sugar. It's looking good. I'm just stirring it up. I have never had any issue with cooking alcohol in the oven like this, but I'm opening it up often and it seems to be fine. So, I don't know. I think people are a bit alarmist sometimes, but it looks good. This sugar, I love making the stone sugar because it's such a good, it's a useful ingredient to have in the kitchen. You're just like, oh, I'll just use my sugar, you know? Okay, so put this away. Double check our coffee situation. Not yet. I think we can put this in here. And I need to get the stick part of that. Okay. This is for later. I've got a lot going on. I'm going to boop because I was asked to boop. Why isn't it awake? Hello? Can you go up? Why does the Digi do this to me? Motor protected. Okay, well, I don't want you to go do anything that you don't want to do, Digi. Is it because of this? Then it gets mad at me. It's like, your phone's going to die. I'm like, well, I try to plug you in and you don't like it. Did I even boop if I didn't get it on camera? That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Part cooking show, part karaoke. Okay, everyone, let's do this boop. Boop, there it is. Ow, boop, there it is. Thank you, Callie Blaze. Boop, there it is. Boop, there it is. Boop, there it is. Oniony. You talking about durian? Oh my. Oh, here we go. Okay. Coffee's coming up. Man, the computer. Okay. All right. We took our boop. We took our boop, and now let's check on our sugar, which is over here, and it's looking good. I turned it up. So I turned it up to 200 because I'm just like, let's get going. I don't want this to take too long because We already took an extra, who knows how long, to restart and do the stream. Let me show you where we're at, because I think this will look good too. Okay. So we're recording, and turn your coffee off. See how it just kind of dried out? And you can, if you stir it more often, you don't have to mix it up in a blender. It'll just crush up. I think it needs a little more time, but it looks really good. Okay, so we've got our espresso. We've got all of our components. Our stoned sugar. The tincture recipe is in my book. The stoned sugar recipe is in my book. It's in the book, people. Okay. So from here, we have the espresso, which is good to go. We can just leave it there, actually. We have our mascarpone. Let's plug this guy in because we're going to have to start mixing things. But in the espresso, we want to put some pot cocoa, right? So we kind of have to wait for our pot cocoa. I want the sugar to be a little bit more dried out. Just thinking I'd have to go, just making sure the batteries are okay on these. I'd have to go to an Asian market to find it for durian, right? Totally. I love this show as always. Thanks, Harry Lee. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's some Halloween stories, stone sugar, and coffee. Yes. So that's what's going to happen here. Let me get a good dish for the tiramisu. Look at the conversation you started, Madam Dram, about durian. Should we get it on the show? I can get durian easily. Because dim sum, I'm going to wash this really quickly. Dim sum's pretty popular in San Gabriel Valley. Very famous for Chinese food. I used to love to go and get dim sum there. Yes. Okay. Cleaned all of these dishes later. I don't have that many dishes right now. I'm feeling good about myself. That was the other thing. I was like, let's not pile up a bunch of dishes today. How do we keep it kind of easy? Durian barbecue is really good. Huh. I'll have to try it. I like that I have to go back into YouTube and delete a couple of these lives because we have a couple editions of them. Oh well. So I'm going to use a clear. This is a 8x8 pan, right? And we have these lady fingers. Now these ones are just bought. I didn't make them, okay? Sorry. I didn't do it. But that's okay. You don't have to make them. If you do, wonderful. If you don't, no judgment. I didn't make them. I'm not making them this time, okay? We're not doing it this time. We are doing enough. I haven't tried balut, but I said I would, is what I said. I haven't tried it. We were talking about it. We were talking about things people would and wouldn't try. Okay, this sugar looks pretty good to me. So let's grind it up. All of it, right? Because we're going to reduce some sugar elsewhere. Or maybe I'll save some. So let's turn this back on. You saw how quick that was, right? How wonderful. Whoops. Try not to touch this because it's hot. And then we'll go like this. It's recording. We're going to take the sugar. I want to put most of it in here. I also just love the smell. Okay, we'll save the rest of this for the mascarpone. Mascarpone. So hard for me. Okay, into there, the sugar, right? Oh, you know what I need is cocoa powder. Almost forgot. How much cocoa powder? 2 cups. But we're cutting that in half, so 1 cup. And I feel like I should just use, I have a gigantic jar of cocoa powder that I need to use. So stand by. It's so big, I have to put it in another room because my pantry is too full for all of the shit I have. Are you sensing an issue here? It's okay. Listen, if I can make it here, I'll make it anywhere. Right? If you can do it in a tiny kitchen, you can do it anywhere. Just remember that. It's not keef, it's sugar that I put tincture into. And then we're going to make cocoa with it. So my recipe calls for Dutch process, but in this recipe, it really doesn't. It matters for flavor, but not so much for anything else. Powder. Oh, let me switch. This is from Ghirardelli. The Majestic. Thank you, Jen Shalbo. Sweetness. Okay, and then we're going to put brown sugar. I might need a bigger food processor, but we're going to go with it. Vanilla pudding. And the milk. Yeah, we might. Fuck it. When in doubt, just say fuck it and go. Come on, Breville. Come on, Breville. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake your body right. Uh-oh, was it wet? It's okay. We'll just turn that part into hot cocoa for me. You know what I mean? Well, what we'll do, okay, I know what I'm going to do. You see how easy that was? So we put it in here. Okay. Ooh. This must have been a little bit wet, and that's okay, because we'll put the cocoa in here, or the espresso, right? Just to pick it up. Why not? Get it? Waste not, want not, baby. And just pick up that cocoa on the bottom with the espresso. Okay, so now we have some espresso. We got to dip and we're supposed to put some rum in it too. Do you see how quickly that kind of came together? I really think that recipe is being slept on for the holidays. I really do. I think if you gave people a bag of hot cocoa like that, they'd be like, wow, thank you. Okay, so from here, Jen, you're right. Is that good cocoa? It is good cocoa. It is. There's some smaller pastry kitchens. I know, right? Jen is so right. Okay, so we've got our espresso here. What else did I want to do? We got to whisk together the mascarpone and the whipped cream, right? Can't forget about that. I probably need a bigger bowl than this, but we'll do it in this because I had like a really big clear bowl and I don't know what happened with it, but it's okay. We'll do it in a metal bowl just because I just don't want to regret it. Okay, so we need 1.5 cups. I'm going to say 2 cups of cream because I don't trust this white lady's recipe. Sorry, lady. But we're going to do more cream because more is more, and I've got plenty of cream here. So we're going to get some whipping cream. And I'm going to do a couple of things of, like, basically you can kind of, not like you can really fudge it because people, and I feel like it needs some egg yolk. Isn't there egg yolk in this? I need to look something up. Can you ask your, let me see, tiramisu with egg yolk. There's egg in it from what I remember. Classic tiramisu. Let's see what this one says. 2 cups of espresso. How big is this dessert? This is huge. 6 large egg yolks. Add the egg yolk, should be pale. Then add totally. And then but why would you put the yolk? I would cook the yolks first and then till it reaches 170. So this is saying 1 cup for 6 yolks. I just did 2 cups. That is so many yolks. We're not doing that many yolks, you guys. There's too many yolks. I'll put 3 yolks in. We're going to compromise. There's totally egg yolk in tiramisu. We're going to compromise here, people. And we'll put the whites, like the whites need to go somewhere. I don't want to waste the whites. And I have a pot of water here. Perfect. We're ready to go. People. Okay, let's start cracking some eggs. I'll put the whites in here. White in here. Yolk in there. We're going to be a little decadent today, okay? Do you have to do this? No. But we're gonna. Okay. 2. Right? 3. Ooh, I burned myself a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to take the rest of the sugar. Kind of want to whip that up and then put that into and we're going to put this into the egg yolk. Okay. We're making up our own tiramisu right now. Okay, that was the rest of that. We still have this weed I need that I've been decarbing for why. We don't know yet. We don't know, and it's okay, because we're going to get somewhere today. We'll get somewhere today. Over the rainbow. Oh no, what did I drop? Okay. Turn it down. Turn it up. Okay, now I guess we're going to add this whipping cream, but I really do not want it to be this high. And we're going to add a cup at first. Okay, then what I'm going to do, oh my God, what a mess. How do I always do this? I'm going to put it over the water here, right? Over this pot, and we're going to cook it to heat it to, just make sure it doesn't touch the water. Yeah, it's touching the water. All right, let's take this out for a second. This is Dunskies. And let's pour some of this water out. I know, you guys, you're like, what the hell is this lady doing? Trying to make a bain-marie, and you can't touch your pot to the water. You want the steam to heat it. Okay, so we got our bain-marie going. We took out our weed. Wonderful. We'll keep this whisk thing here. Let's scrape along the sides, because the sides of your pot are always going to get hot. It smells amazing in here, I must admit. And it said to bring it up to 170. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll whisk in the rest of that cream. We'll whisk in the rest of everything. We might... What do you need? Oh, taste-o-vision, yeah. So we're just heating up this egg yolk and cream, and then we'll take the rest of that cream. I might whip that cream up, and I might whisk up the egg white too, and throw it in there and fold it in there and lighten everything up. Or maybe not, just keep it yolks. Make marshmallows tomorrow. So we're at 100 degrees. And we're just taking it to 170. I know I'm supposed to wait on this tiramisu, but it's not going to happen. It's just going to, I should at least get this, like, the first layer kind of soaking. Let me get this clean. And I need something to soak those in. Or maybe this one so they can see. Don't forget eggs on, like a custard on the stove, because you can curdle your eggs, but we're good. We're going pretty low. 122. So what I'm going to start doing, I need to doctor this a little bit, this espresso situation that we're going to pour. Actually, I think I should use a bowl. Put the egg whites in that. Oh boy. And then we'll let this cool, right? Then we'll whisk up the whipped cream with the mascarpone. We'll put this in there. We'll put some, I want to put some stuff into this espresso. Move this. Oh, good. I'm glad that you like it, Fraggle Rock. I'm just kind of riffing right now. 145, so we're almost there. You can see, like, if you leave some on the edge, it'll really kind of cook the egg. So you gotta move it around and stir it. $150. It's totally focusing on my phone. Okay. I wanted to see if I had any rum. I think I do. I have some bourbon. That's not rum. Right. All right, I think that's 170. No, 155. I know. Is it still focusing on the edge of the iPhone? I try to move it back. Okay, we're at 160. It looks really nice. And then we're just going to let this cool. Okay, 170. Pull it off the heat. It's hard because this one fits right on top. I usually like to have it so the bottom pot is smaller, but I was just trying to not have another pot. But guess what we're going to do with this pot? This is now my wash pot. Or no, we'll just... Nothing happened to this pot. Okay. So, I'm like, why did we decarb that flour? What can we put it in? I could make more tincture. Or we can just keep going. Let me see. Okay, so here is our boiled sous vide, flour. That stasher bag, man, really comes in handy. And then we can just take some alcohol. Take some Everclear is what I like to use because it works so well. Straight in. Okay. Now what's happening? That ethanol is stripping the resin, the trichomes, the glands that surround the flowers, It's stripping it off into the alcohol. The higher the proof, the more the potency that you'll get here, okay? By proof, I mean the higher proof alcohol. So this is 120 proof. If you have higher, great, even better. I can't get higher in Los Angeles, so this is what I work with. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that back there. We'll strain it in a little bit, but we can make more sugar with it. We can do all sorts of things. We can pour a little bit into our espresso so it's straight into the recipe. Oops, let me turn this off so I'm not editing out a bunch of stuff. What else do we need to do right now? We've got our coffee. Oh, we got to dip these. That's what we got to do. Start dipping and get the mascarpone ready. This is still a little too warm. So we want to get this cool so it's not hot going in, because this is a cold dessert. And I'm really supposed to like let it sit for 4 hours, but you know we're not going to do that. So it's not happening today or any day. I'm just going to put this in the freezer. Don't spill. Just to like help cool it down quicker. I want to pour that coffee into like a plate so we can dip the lady fingers in them. Okay. All right. I love it. So we take the cocoa powder we have. This is our espresso. I'm going to add some rum. Why not? Let's doctor this a little bit. So we have this like espresso. Put a little bit of rum for a good measure. And you don't have to, of course. Let's put a little bit more of this pot cocoa. And just stir it up. Disappears totally. So that'll give us some infusion. We can just pour this in this plate, right? And then we take, and now here's the thing, you don't want to soak it too much, because if it's soggy, we don't want it soggy. We just want a quick, people like dip too much. You don't want to dip it too much. And also I want to plan how I'm going to do this. 8x8 can be hard. So we might have to do like this. Let's see, can I go, we have to go length 3x4. Maybe we can do like I just want to plan my tiramisu before we get too ahead of ourselves. See, this is why you get multiple boxes. 3x4. And this is just for an 8x8. And don't worry, we'll use those crumbles if we have to. So plan it out first, plan your attack. And what you could do is you could line it and not even dip it, just kind of brush it, I've seen. So some of these pieces, we're just going to use them right here. Use them or lose them, babes. Let's take our cookies out. That fits right there. Okay, so then we just need to do a quick dip. Okay. Boop. Don't, it's okay. We're just dipping, and then we're going to be tripping. And then we might, we'll assess if we feel like we need to put some more on top. We can. I just think these are like little sponges, and that tiny little dip is going to be sufficient, is my suspicion. You know? Because, like, I want you to look at that saturation. Okay? That's pretty saturated already. That's just a quick dip. So I think that's part of, like, the art of tiramisu is not overdoing the espresso. We might, like, gently sprinkle some on top, but I get nervous double dipping. Like, I might take a pastry brush and just kind of brush on top. You know, we might do like a gentle like that. We're not trying to soak the top. We're just brushing. Okay? Then we're going to let this sit while we get the rest of our mascarpone, the mascarpone and the whipped cream all situated, okay? All right. Let's get this out of our way. A lot happening here, Leave that there. Leave these here. No cookies going wasted. Okay. Meringue, I don't know what you're talking about, meringue. I don't know any meringue tiramisu. I only know this one. And the egg thing, it reminds me of other Italian desserts. This looks great. So what I'm going to do, I want to whisk this up with the whipped cream, but I want you guys to be able to see it. Okay. So this is our egg. Oh, am I still recording? Shit. Oh, wait. What is dying on my phone? There we go. Okay. Phone plugged in. Turn it down. Okay, we're going to put some more cream in. Whoa. I wonder if because I boiled the cream, if it won't whip anymore. I didn't boil it, but I heated it. Well, whatever. Let's add the mascarpone. Thank you. That was for the egg whites. Oh yeah, I could do a let's just do one of these, I think. This is our mascarpone, and this is really going to thicken this up. I'm going to go like this for now because I don't want to make a mess. Maybe we'll just get my hand whisk out. And then I need to taste like the sugar level. See how sweet we are. Wow. I feel like I was supposed to whip the cream a bit more, but I didn't because I'm impatient right now. But it's okay. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Oh boy. I'm like, I don't want too many dishes. There we go. Oops. I'm going to put another one of these to make it thicker. Yeah. Why not? Go big or go home. And then kind of work it in a little bit. And then I got to taste the sweetness level of this. I don't even remember how I did this recipe before, but I know I want this thicker. So we're just going to ignore everything and do it my way. There we go. That's more like it. Just like when in doubt, just put more mascarpone. Okay? That's the thing to do. Okay, now I've got to like taste this and adjust the taste of it. Will it set up like, no, it's not supposed to set up like a custard. Have you ever had tiramisu before? I guess kind of like a custard, but I need to whisk this more. Honestly, let me try the coffee. No, we need more sugar. Oh, because we're going to put that too. It's kind of nice, like how not sweet this is. Have that weed that we need to do something with. Oh, we're making tincture with it. So I guess I could make some more sugar real quick. I don't know. It's pretty good. Let's stir this up. This is good to go, the tincture. I would stir it, like keep stirring it and stuff, but that alcohol does its magic pretty quickly. And you can always save the flour after if you really want to get every last drop of potency. And cook with it. Put it in some oil. Put it in butter, It's not like the alcohol that Everclear is going to do anything. No, it's not supposed to be sweet. It's not. I'm going to add just a little bit of, because I made this tincture mainly. I want to show people how to finish. You can do, do you see how quickly? And that's room temperature Everclear. So if you put it in the freezer and get the Everclear super cold, it won't turn as green or kind of yellowish brown. But that's dosed. No, it's not supposed to be sweet. But we'll add a little bit of this tincture to our espresso, even though it won't get burned off. Because why not? I'm the one who's eating it. And bring it to Cornerstone. Just add a little tincture here. And yes, now this has a lot of alcohol in it. Okay. And let's keep assembling. And we're going to put more on with our pot cocoa, right? We have pot cocoa. So let's get this back here. And then from here, we take our mascarpone situation, and I'm going to take a big spoon. I jammed that whisk in my mouth. And just dollop that on there. This is really our base. You don't usually put cocoa between the layers, but we're going to. Because this is pot cocoa tiramisu. How this is going to set in the fridge, it's probably not. But it's okay. It needs several hours to set in the fridge, but as you know, we're not going to do that. We'll leave it for a little bit, though. Okay, so first layer. I think I left my offset at my friend Ryan's house, which is a bummer. But it's in my Amazon storefront, so I can always look up another one. Okay. I'm going to take the pot cocoa, right? Take a little bit of it. And you don't have to do this every layer. We're doing this because we want the potency in every layer. I don't know how many layers the tiramisu is supposed to be, but we're just going to keep going. At least 3. Non c'è due senza tre. Okay, so then we need to get back with our coffee. Dip in. So we dip. What was our way of doing it before? Do you guys remember? I don't remember. But we're going to keep going. Oh, can I fit 4 here? No. And then maybe it's up. We're going to need these for sure. Okay. Oh, piece. That's okay. Okay, we're having fun. We're having a good time. Told you, tiramisu is a good time. Oh wait, was this supposed to go like that? I think it was. Maybe this one was supposed to be like this. I don't remember, you guys. We're just gonna keep going like this. I know that's not how I did the other underlayer, but What can we do? Keep making tiramisu. That's what. See how quickly that espresso like gets soaked up? Okay. Keep going. How can we fit some here? Not like that, Vanessa. Yum. Can this one fit there? But then we need one here. Yeah. See all these bobs, these little pieces? We can use them. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Squish it in there. Likes to be squished. And then we're going to brush. Okay? Because we don't want it soggy. We don't want it juicing. We just want it flavored and a little moist. I know everyone hates that word. Get over it. It's a word. It's just a word. It's because of, people think of vaginas, and heaven forbid. Okay. Keep going. We'll do one more layer. Because that feels appropriate. I know I could stop here, but we have more of this cream, so we're going to keep going. Are we having fun, people? Are we having a good time on the Edibles Club? Okay, remember, pot cocoa time. It's a process. Get a little more potency. This is a pot cocoa tiramisu. It's not a regular tiramisu. It's not like your regular tiramisu. It's going to tiramisu-y you. Okay. Okay, another layer. We're almost there. I'm not trying to be Dr. Seuss. It just happens. Okay. And then we're going to take a boop because this is going to be packed, right? This is as big of a tiramisu as I would make. I might have gone a little too far here, but it's okay. Take it to the limit. Because we really want to just go there. And I wanted to open another box of ladyfingers. Is really what it's up. I was like, how many boxes of ladyfingers can we use up today? And it turns out we can use up 3. And that's cool. Because then they're not sitting around. And when I get really baked, I don't go, you know what would be good? Ladyfingers, never good on their own. Like, just maybe dipped in Nutella. Who knows? We love it. I'm so glad you guys are having a good time. See, this pan kind of gets wider at the top. So it's doing that. But you all are going to fit because I said so. All right, let's go back in. See how this espresso is getting soaked up, baby. It is getting soaked up. Okay, so like this is all about the layers. It's not complicated. It's just all about how you flavor your layers. And we're going to use up these odds and ends because I don't want to open another bag. And you put it all together. Oh, I forgot fucking salt. Stupid. Totally forgot salt. Don't do that. It's okay. I need to cut down on my sodium. Should have put salt in this. I might add a little pinch in this last little bit, but damn it. I knew I forgot something. Well, don't do that because you always want it to be a little salty sweet. That's too big. You always want it to be a little salty sweet. Just to balance your dessert. Okay? All right. Then come in here, brush with that espresso. But I don't want to just have salt in one part of the dessert. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's going to be delicious. But the pot cocoa definitely needs some salt. Okay, so we got all of our espresso in. And we're going to cover this with cocoa, with the pot cocoa. The cookies, the vanilla custard all have salt, so don't worry. But I would add a little more salt. Look at that, just the right amount of custard. Or mascarpone whipped cream situation. Okay? Did I shove that spoon in my mouth? Yes. Use an offset spatula, but don't forget yours at your friend's house. I always forget these things are dosed because they don't really taste it. And this isn't heavily dosed. I know people are like, I need to eat the whole thing to get high. Okay. Oh no. Just add more weed. Add more. You know? Add more sugar that's dosed. Oops. Okay, let's put some pot cocoa on top. Oops, I didn't mean to like dump it. Okay, it does need some time in the fridge. So it's not just like straight up hard. But let's just put it in here for a little bit. It looks pretty freaking great. Nice layers, especially because the cocoa. And then I'm going to add a sprinkle of salt. Try and salvage this cocoa. And then I'm going to make myself some. I'm not going to lie, while I did the book, I drank a lot of hot cocoa. A lot. A lot of hot cocoa. This stuff is so good. I guess I could put that on top of my hot cocoa. That's a good idea. Heat up some water. I have to look at what my recipe says. I need to filter some more water. Jeez. Heat up some water. What time is it? 3:56. Almost time to go. Okay, let me clean up this mess. While that water heats up, try to tidy up just a little bit. Put these in like a Tupperware. I could have put some of the Cali Blaze directly into that cream when it was heating on the stove with the egg. That would have been a good, because the fat, it would have melted into the cream. That was silly of me. But that's okay. Maybe I was like, you don't want to get that fucked up today. But just so you know, that would be a good application. Where's my lid for this? I don't know. We'll put it back here for now. That would have been a good application for using that. Put this away. Put this away. Like for me, edibles aren't about getting so fucked up. Like that's not the goal. I just want to feel a little, take the edge off, you know? Oh, let me put this back in the fridge. Let's take the edge off with a scoop of fucking tiramisu, right? Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. And so 1/4 cup of mix, cup of hot water. Okay. So 1/4 of that mix, cup of hot water, stir it together. I don't know if I got a cup of water there. Got egg whites here. It does feel nice to not have like a total disaster zone in my sink right now, I must say. I must say. And yeah, the tincture is great. I get to continuously microdose by incorporating your recipes, like the crunch topping that goes great on everything and the cookies. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it just, that, are you talking about the blueberry crumble topping from the muffins? It just like, it can be just part of, people talk about microdosing mushrooms all the time. I'm like, cool. Why aren't we talking about that with weed? I didn't really measure. That was a cup. Looks a bit more than a cup. It's about a cup. Okay, and then I want a 1/4 cup of this cocoa in here. Here, I should probably show you guys and record this. Let me show you guys. So we're going to put hot cocoa in here. You could do this with milk too, right? If you want to be real fancy. But it also works great with water. We're drinking chocolate pudding, right? But that's okay. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I just think it's a great recipe to just have on deck. Cool. That looks good. Where's my club mug? I could put some of that coffee in it if I want. Here's that espresso. Right? Not that I really need that right now. And then here's our hot chocolate. Our pot chocolate. Okay. And then what we can do, take that cream. I know this pot or this bowl is dirty, but we can get over it, right? We can all get over it like a team. Get over the cream being a little. And then wish me luck. Wish me luck. Cream just takes a minute to whisk, you know? You got to be patient with it. That's why it's like when people insist on whisking by hand, I'm like, I'm not insisting. I just don't want to pull my machine out again. And we have a little bit of time to kill with the tiramisu. I want to make sure we get our shot. Oh, my arm. We're getting there. What? Less than 20% battery remaining on what? The Digi? The Digi? Fucking bullshit. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, thank you. We just want it like thick enough that it's gonna hold up, you know, on the hot chocolate. It looks good. Okay. Yum. Come on up. Pot cocoa. Why is this camera so fucking shitty, man? Oh no. Fuck you. It's one of those days, you guys. Just one of those days. And it's like, it's not charging. I'm like, yes, it is. Pot cocoa. Okay, let me switch the camera. Oops. Oh, it's so good. I could drink this every night. Totally great with that vanilla. Totally great with the vanilla pudding. Totally awesome. Awesome, baby. I want to wipe the lens on my phone before we scoop out that tiramisu. So brush off my pants. I see you following me, phone. Does it make a difference if I turn off that light? Is it darker? Too dark? It just was like getting it on my camera. Okay, hot chocolate. Pot chocolate. So crazy good. I forgot how good that recipe is. I'm going to keep this spoon out because I feel like I need it for the tiramisu. Let me get a Sarah Kirsten plate because I feel like that's appropriate. Not too bad on the dishes, people. Not too bad. Should we have a boop before we pull that out? For sure, right? Oh, I fucking love this hot cocoa. I should package it. I really should. Shouldn't have put it in the book and just packaged it. But you can see, so easy to make it. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, in my tum-tum, tum-tum. It's a little less of a crazy stream today, but I'm enjoying it. It's a nice little holiday. Should we sing a holiday jingle? What's your favorite one? I like, which ones do I like? I like, probably Silent Night is good. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young children. I don't know what the rest of it is. Round young children or round young virgins. I don't know. They're all creepy, right? You know, like, what was it? Donna caught mommy kissing Santa Claus. You know, that's not good. Mommy's cheating on daddy. Then the other one is like, you know, baby, it's cold outside. That one where she's like, I really found out. She's like, basically, it's a song about coercion. And she's like, get the fuck out of here. But he doesn't get the hint. Isn't that funny? Or he doesn't want to get the hint. Baby, it's cold outside. I really must go. Boo-doo-doo-doo. I can't be bop-be-dee-be-dee-boop. We're booping the house down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm always waiting for the little boop. We'll just have a little hot chocolate. Oh. Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, me and my drum. Oh, is that what the story is? Oops. Oops-a-daisy. Do you smell what I smell? A dab has come in. Okay. I made hot cocoa. The time has come, people. Is it ready? Probably not. Are we going to wait any longer? Definitely not. So that's how it goes. I should show you the layers. Can you see them? Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Now, we really wanted those, you know, we wanted to get more like one cohesive block. But that's, you know, it's okay. It's all right. It's going to be okay, people. Okay. We want to take a big old piece. Oh, of course, my phone's in the frickin' shot. Don't break the mirror that's there. So you guys can see, we can see here. Let me get a big ass spoon. Fingers crossed, you guys. What if this looks terrible? Well, we'll find out on the Edibles Club. I think big. I think we go big, right? Oh, see, they're not quite. Well, it's okay. We're going to go with it because we didn't wait. And they're not soft yet. But guess who doesn't care? Vanessa Lavarado. Maybe she does because it won't come out nicely. I think I need to wait, you guys. This might have to be something that I take a video of in a few hours. Because they're still very firm. And we're just going to put some more cocoa powder on top of there and fix that. Okay. We're going to take this whipped cream that I whipped together. Like nothing happened, people. Like nothing happened, okay? And we're just going to put it back together. Nope. Not ready. And guess what we need to do? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't have enough money to make these recipes. Like if I were to make one of these beforehand, that would be ideal, right? I put my little thing for the cocoa here. Just trying to cover that whipped cream because I totally fucked it up. Oh, this one's a little more narrow. Well, it looked great before I did that. I should have been like, no. But just ignore it. This looks like a tiramisu repair shop. It's okay. We're just, guys, you're going to have to check back. Check with the Edibles Club later to see how this tiramisu turned out because I can't stay here for 4 hours. And that's kind of what it's going to take. So, or I just say fuck it. And they're just so hard because they need to sit and soak. Okay, let's take a boop and talk about it. What am I going to do? I'm going to take a boop. We'll sit and think. What are we going to do? Maybe I should have really drenched them so that they would get soft faster. I was trying to be more delicate because I didn't want it to be soggy. But I should have just been like, I don't got time. What am I going to do? Let's check the super chats. That's what we're going to do. Let me check. Oh, Cash App. Molto. Thank you so much. I see your super chat. Thank you so much. Go fuck yourself. I learned, I laughed, I love the sesh. All right, what do you guys think? Should we just hold off? Should we hang out? It's not going to be a very good video of me being like, tiramisu, pot chocolate tiramisu, only on the Edibles Club. Because the fucking cookies, damn lady fingers, didn't get soft enough yet. See, but like I dipped it before. I dipped one, right? And I ate it and I was like, dang, that's soggy, you know? Call Maha maybe and see what she's up to. No. $67 of us. Okay, cool. Well, let's just smoke some pot then. You guys want to see what's up with these 12 days of Chris Jameis joints? Why not? Pop it in the freezer. No, Nate, that's like the opposite of what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the cookies wet, right? And that takes time. It just like takes you, it's just one of those recipes that Patty prefers a little crunch. Well, we're just going to chill here. Oh, I forgot to check my other super chats. I just checked Cash App because I got distracted by a text message that I didn't want to get. Talking trees. Oh, wow. We did get some major ones. Wow. Julian Brewer, thank you. Thank you for spoiling us. I'll put you up on the board. Thanks, Julian. Julian Brewer. Let me tell you, I am definitely feeling that pot cocoa. Cool. Thank you so much. I'm going to light up one of these joints is what's going to happen. Because we might as well. I've got them. They're here. Which one should I have? Mendo Mystic Nation, Humboldt Nation, Moon Maid, Sticky Blues. Maybe we'll just go with the Moon Maid. Go with the little Moon Maid. Okay, we'll just smoke this a little bit. And we'll try it again. We'll try it again. I'll test that one that I fucked up. I should have put a fork before I put the whole thing in and messed it up. I should have tested with a fork. Molto, I don't know where they're selling this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what where they're selling this whole thing. It seems it's a lot of packaging. It's a lot, that's crazy amount of packaging to me. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you spending all that money on that? But I love them, so I want, all of these farms to do well, especially Moon Maid Farms. But they're just trying to get the word out about their businesses because it's so hard to operate. Is that a weed advent calendar? Yes, it's a 12 Days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. What should it be? What's like an animal that's like a pot animal? Thank you, Fernando. Appreciate that. La la la. This is Moonmade Farms, sun-grown winter wonderland. In a winter wonderland. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. Okay. I don't think anything's happened with that. Tiramisu being ready. Well, they're getting a little softer, for sure. It's just like I don't know. I haven't hooked up with the Sisters of the Valley. I guess I'm kind of like, they seem cool, like their message. I'm pretty like against any, I know they're not part of the Catholic Church. They're not part of the diocese and everything. I just like don't know why you would even want to mimic it. Like I have no desire to, I don't know. It just kind of, I'm like, confuses me a little bit. But I know they have a whole message with what they're doing. I've never met them before. I've read about them. I've seen them on podcasts and stuff, but very nice, Tina. Very nice, Moonmade Farms. Very nice. Very nice. I guess I just don't, whatever. I don't want to talk about it anymore. La 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 la. I'm really just trying to kill time to let that tiramisu set. How many people we got watching? Let me see. Send me a super chat and I will read out your message and I'll read it out to you in whatever voice you want me to, unless it's a really dirty message. And then your super chat better be over $10. Better be more like 20. At Edibles Club. On Venmo and on Cash App. I did get Cash App. And you can join the Patreon, the Edibles Club. That's what this is all about. You know what we can do is a raffle. Oh, don't drop. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've been, Sam, you can send me a super chat via Venmo or Cash App at Edibles Club. YouTube demonetized me because I'm a bad girl and I do weed stuff. So they don't like my content. So they took away my ability. I thought something was on fire. It's my joint. I'm on fire. So they took away my ability to get super chats. So I've just been doing it via Venmo and Cash App. Okay. So the aprons are handmade and they would cost like Aprons are really expensive. I'll be honest with you. Like I keep saying that. That's another little tick. Aprons, because of the pattern, especially those aprons, I have the pattern. I could try to find someone to make them, find the fabric and all of that stuff. For the future, let's grow the club. Let's get it. Spread the word. Okay. So if you don't have any money, I totally get it. This economy sucks. There's a reason the jobs report hasn't been released. It's not good. So I get it. You don't got money, but maybe you have a friend who does, who really loves weed, and you think they would love this club. Share it with them. Be like, hey, if you have 3 friends that you know of, because here's the thing, like, how often do you email your friends? Not that often. So if you're like, hey, you would really like this woman's club and her book, that's the best thing you can do for me, is just spread the word. Ask your local library to pick up the book. Ask your local bookstore to pick up the book. Like, even if you don't go and get it, it helps to have it on the shelves, just to let these shops know about it, because they don't know. I do have PayPal, but I think like Cash App and Venmo is plenty. So we'll stick with that for now. So yeah, it's, spreading the word, joining the club on Patreon as a paid member really helps. And I'm just trying to improve every week, invite my friends over. I pay my friends when they come. They come and they give 3 hours at least of their time. So I pay them for their time. And they look forward to coming. Like, they have a good time and we have fun cooking together. It's just part of the show. And you help support that. So I'd like to hire more people and just grow the club. Let's go, baby. Let me put this back on Digi and get this back here and here. Oh, it's not in focus. Of course not. Digi. And it keeps saying like there's no battery. They're both plugged in. Okay. Oh, you guys, I fucking hate this app. I love the machine, what it can do when it works. But like, why isn't this working? Oh, because this just keeps getting unplugged. But it's still not working. Oh, you stupid app. Why does everything have to go wrong today? It's just like, is Mercury in retrograde? Not that I believe in that, but like, fuck, man. Does this not charge? This fucking cord? No, it's a charging cord. There we go. Just needed to be turned around. Yeah, why not? Is it in focus? No. Okay, closing the app again. You guys are so patient. Thank you so much. This tiramisu is going to be good. Okay, yes, I know less than 20% of battery is remaining. Go away. We're doing our best here. Digi, you're so mean to me. Focus. No, it doesn't want to focus. It's so annoying when you're looking at something and it was working 2 seconds ago and you have to just like, I bet you what it is. It's like, oh, it needs you to reinstall the app upgrade, even though I just did it. Did you update it today though? Because they might need you to update it today, because all they fucking do is update the apps. No, they didn't update it. It just doesn't want to fucking work. Okay. Let's hope this is in focus. No. You guys, technology, man. Why would it, why? Why are you not in focus? Photos not in focus. It'll say like, oh, your camera lens is dirty. And it's not my camera lens. Don't be depressed, club. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this to not, did that work? No. Yes. Right? Yes. Okay. It was just mad. It was trying to say this. It was like, lady, your lens is dirty. You're greasy. We're all greasy. You need to be less greasy. That's what it was saying to me. And like, that's fair, but it needs to calm down and go face down a little more. And I feel like it looks like a little fish eye. Sorry, you guys. Whatever. Because it was on 0.5. So that makes sense. Okay, so now it's facing me. Cool. All right, I fixed it. Let's pull a name. What does it say? Vin in PVD. I'm going to send you a little something. Vin in PVD. It won't focus on the title of it, but that's who won the raffle, okay? It is kind of like bingo. Okay, we're going to try this tiramisu one more time. One more time. Okay, I better keep that out so I can remember to send him something. Put this back up. And we got to do this, you guys. The time has come. We're going to do it. Tiramisu, you don't get no more time. That's it. Okay, you're ugly now. I think I can break through on that. We're just going to have to... I wanted this to... I have to get this shot, you guys. It's a very important shot of all this work here. But I don't want to get the ugly side of it. There we go. Let me show you guys. Oh, fuck. For fuck's sake. Okay, so here, and we can just ignore that. There's nothing to see there. Nothing. And then I guess I'll get... And we're going to try scooping this again. My friends, I think it's scoopable now. It just needs time to gel, okay? Bin and PVD. It's funny because I'm like, if you're a member of the club, why don't you watch the streams? But maybe they do. Okay, let's do. Make sure it's not gonna focus on that. It's not in focus. Ah, tiramisu. It's not all one. Two haven't become one. But we're going to fake it till we make it. When two become one. Let it sit overnight, people. Need some love like I never needed love before. All right, you know the drill. Well, if I can... This stupid cord. I don't know how tech guys do it, honestly. I hate all the cords. All the cords everywhere. So many cords. All right. I got to do my little spiel because... Oh, wait. It's still recording. Let me get rid of that. Don't know why it's not straight. My little spiel, but I'll give you guys a close-up too, don't worry. Pot Cocoa Tiramisu, only on the Edibles Club. Pot Cocoa Tiramisu, only on the Edibles Club. I think it's recording. Yeah, I'm always worried it's not. And I think I'm in the shot. Oh, shit, I can't see. Fuck. Let me just move this over so I can see if I'm in the shot. Yep, I am. Okay. Pot Cocoa Tiramisu, only on the Edibles Club. Okay. Only one thing left to do. Oh, let me show you. Listen. We're not mad at it. Will it be better tomorrow? Yes, indeedy. But we're going to take a bite. Fucking love tiramisu. Oh my God. Actually, it's perfect because it is a little bit, it's not totally soggy. In like an hour or so, it'll be really... That's what you do in Italy. You go, ottimo. Really good. Let me show you guys. So you can see I'm not like crunching through it, right? It cuts with the side of your fork. So as it sits more, it'll get even softer, but you see how it's not all like juicy. It's not totally juicing out. That's appropriate to me. Give that like an hour or two. Perfect. Yeah. Any more, and you'd be like, it'd be too wet. Okay, I need to stop eating this. I'm going to eat this whole plate. I'm going to eat that whole container. All right, you guys. I think we did it. I'm all greasy. I'm going to try not to eat this whole thing of tiramisu tonight. But we didn't do that bad, you know? We were a little impatient. I'm telling you, you really like, people want to overdose their edibles. Microdose your edibles. Now I don't have to worry if I eat this whole thing. I'll get pre-baked, but... All right. 3 hours, 20 minutes. A few hiccups along the way. We can do eggnog. We can do eggnog. We can do eggnog. Ooh, that's good. That is good. I'm going to eat that whole thing. And I'll save that there. I'll probably try to get a nicer shot of me cutting it later. Let's boop this baby. One final boop. Oh my God, I can't believe I've smoked so much of that hash. I need to tell him. Boop. Bad. Yum. Look at that tiramisu, you guys. You can make it. You can make it. All right. If you want to keep the sesh, keep the sesh going. Join the Edibles Club on Patreon. Link is pinned to the top of the chat. I will. Ooh. One second. I might be going live with Laganja, pretty sure, Tuesday. We'll make something spicy. Pick up my cookbook. You'll want it for the holidays. If you haven't gotten it already, how to eat weed and have a good time. Available everywhere books are sold. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your weekend. And if you live in Tennessee, make sure you vote for Afton. One second. Election day is Tuesday. Special election. This one, if you live in Tennessee, you could give a nice to this administration if you don't like them. Afton is from Tennessee, and she has a very interesting message and campaign. She wants to make it more affordable to live there. She's very progressive, and I just want to put the word out there about her before. I don't know if anyone is watching from Tennessee, or if you know anyone who lives in Tennessee, spread the word. Let's get this guy. Let's just kneecap him. Down ballot voting. Okay. Let's kneecap him. It's not about the president. It's about everybody else. Because you can't really do much as a president if you don't have anybody on your team. So let's go. And that's what they're good at, right? So we got to get better at that. Otherwise, we've got ICE in our neighborhoods and all that shit. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. And thanks for letting me get on my little soapbox and letting me mess up and smoke a bunch of weed and, just have a good time with you all. And I hope to see you soon. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to roll these credits. These are my club members. Yes, Taylor Wettich from Iowa is the other candidate. If you're in Iowa, you should follow Taylor Wettich. He's great. He's, his story is really interesting. Actually, he was part of the Doge firing, right? So he was supposed to be hired to help. He's like a financial analyst, and he was supposed to be hired, and he got fired by Musk and his team of fucking zoomy nerds. Where'd they go? Where's our $5,000 check, Musk? Where'd that go, huh? Where's that? Anyway, ask yourself if you ever want to defend those bozos. Where's that $5,000? All right, everybody. I know who I am. Remember who you are.